For the fight fans joining us and the millions watching around the world, out of the red corner,
Yes, ladies and gents, welcome back to In the Red Corner podcast with me, Ross. I hope everyone's well this evening. Tonight, I'm honoured to be joined by the one and only Big Mick Terrill, world heavyweight number one. It's been a long time coming for him to get this fight against Arnold Adams, a rematch over in Salt Lake City in America, BKFC 56. Before that, though, I just want to give a quick shout out to Violent Gentleman for supplying us this polo shirt. Thank you very much, my man. And also thanks to all the new and old subscribers. Jab that like button, jab the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. So without further ado, here he is, Mr. Mick Terrill, everyone. Yes, Mick, how are you doing? Can you hear us? Ah, bollocks. Jump off and then come back on. Problem going live, everyone. It's not bad, this polo shirt, though, is it? Violent Gentleman. Go and check them out on Instagram. Give them a follow. We'll have a look at Mick's card quickly as well, because the card that he's on looks unbelievable. Perry Alvarez headlining. Try him again now. Are you there, Mick?
I can hear you, aye.
Good stuff, good stuff. How are you doing?
Not bad. I just went off there for some reason.
The joys of being live. Never mind. I was just filling time. How are things going? Last time I seen you was at the BKFC tryouts. You were getting your licks around the Five Guys as well, going for something to eat.
It's the joys of heavyweight, and that's the what you want.
You're looking trimmer though. Have you lost a bit of weight?
I've actually lost no weight. I've just put on a lot of muscle, you know. So I think I just look in better shape. I've just got rid of me little fat kite.
Aye. Easier said than done that, though, isn't it? Jeez.
I mean, I've been in the gym about 5-6 hours a day, every day, you know. So I've been working, you know.
Yeah. It's been a long time for you to get a fight. I mean, there was talks of you being on the Leeds card at one point. That didn't work out. You've been out the ring for how long now? Over a year. And,
aye.
Yeah. Has that been frustrating for you?
Not really, because January I slipped a couple of discs in my neck, so I sustained an injury. I had a trapped nerve running down my arm, C5 nerve. So really, it was a stroke of luck that there was a piss fight around with Belcher and Adams. We were arguing to and from about the rematch. So I just sat there quietly waiting for to see what was happening, because I was injured. I couldn't. It was pointless me saying I want to fight this one or that one, because I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I just sat there quietly, and good things come to those who wait.
Absolutely. Like I say, it's been a long time coming, mate, and I'm glad to see you back out there and getting the title shot you deserve as well. I mean, the Panda Banks fight was unreal, as long a time ago as that was. But, you know, you've been number one since then, and it's just never came to fruition, has it?
Just like I say, I found out about the fight in June. It was actually the day before my birthday. It was the 16th of June. I got the phone call.
Was that your 44th birthday, or?
I was still 39 when I got the phone call. But so I found out about the fight, and it was June 16th. I got a phone call off Dave Feldman. So it's just been back and forth saying, I think the fight was going to be in England, Arnold, can I get over? So I says, I don't care where I fight, I'll fight anywhere.
Yeah. Is there a big difference between fighting in the UK and America?
Just the time difference. What I probably had to do was 2 weeks before the fight, I want to start going to bed later. You know, like I'll stop up all night. Usually I go to the gym 6 in the morning. Or I try to get there around about 6. So what I'll do is I'll stop up all night, go to the gym at 6 in the morning. That'll be my last session. As soon as I finish the gym, I'll go back to bed.
Yeah, aye. It's right because I mean you want to peak at the right time of the day or the night here. I suppose it'll be the day over there kind of thing. So makes perfect sense that, mate. Aye. And finally getting the rematch with Arnold as well. You chuffed about that?
Oh, 100%. I mean, he's the only person that's beat us, you know, bare knuckle. So I'm desperate to get that fight back. I mean, I like Arnold, you know, he's a nice fella, but when he beat us last time, he danced over us.
Yeah.
So I was lying on the floor and he's dancing around, you know, so I thought it sticks in your mind, you know.
Yeah. I watched that fight back today and it was a bit disrespectful what he done to you there, but I mean, like, you knocked him down as well. I didn't go as a knockdown because he kind of grabbed onto you and kept himself up.
You know what it is? I still can't understand what happened there because, like, I've hit him and he's fell down to sort of his knees. He's grabbed round my waist. And I'm looking at the ref to say, like, he's down. Because really, I should have kept hitting him.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I'm a sportsman, you know, I don't want to hit someone that's downed. So I've looked at the ref. The ref took me to a neutral corner, sent us off, and he's took him to a neutral corner. So I thought he's getting a count. And then when I've come back, he hadn't. But it was just a nightmare fight. That obviously I got on well, you know, for the fight. And it was horrible because I was really fit leading into the fight. I was training. I was doing about 6 miles every day, running. I was doing like 20 rounds of pads every day. I was doing a lot of weight circuits. I was really fit. And then the week before the fight, I started getting ill. I think it was about 4 days before. And I was going from like 10-shot combos to being unable to throw 1-2.
Yeah.
So it was just a nightmare, you know.
Do you think his fight style would have changed or anything? Do you think he'll have changed as a fighter? I mean, you were going to work the body and things last time, weren't you?
I think he comes forward a little bit more. He's a little bit more aggressive. I think he used to sit on the back foot, but it's whether he's fit enough. I don't know. Like, he tires usually rounds 4. You know, like, he starts getting tired. So if you're gonna do him, you've got to do him later on because he's got a really good boxing IQ. You know, he's really clever. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, and you were saying last time he moves his head, but his body kind of stays where it is. So
that's
you're able to work
the thing. I mean, the thing all is hard because he has got good head movement. He does sort of move his body, but the trunk doesn't move as far as the head. So as long as you fire away the trunk, I should be fine, you know.
Definitely. Hopefully that'll tire him out a bit quicker as well. And
I just hope he doesn't hit his back. You know what I mean? It
hurts. You've got Paul Venice as well coming to train with you tomorrow.
That's right, aye.
Are you going to be doing some sparring or?
I'll drive. If he wants some sparring, I'll do some sparring. I think he's going to do some pad work with Andy. Do some whatever he's wanting to do. I think I'm just going to let him dictate what's going on. I think it's his channel, isn't it, that he's wanting to do it for.
Yeah.
So I'll just do whatever he wants, you know.
Oh, good stuff.
Go with the flow.
I don't know. I think he's maybe trying to transition himself into bare knuckle. Obviously, he's a K1 fighter, so he's used to throwing hands and feet as you know what I mean, with your background. But I think he's wanting to learn the boxing aspect of it more, I think. So,
well, the thing with Paul is Paul's got a really, really powerful punch. He's fought a couple of my pals and knocked them clean out.
Yeah.
So he's good at absorbing punishment, and then I've seen the size of him. He's about 6 foot wide. You know what I mean? So if he catches you, you got to sleep, like.
Definitely, he's a barrel, isn't he? His shoulders like that, hasn't he?
I mean, there's no fat on him. He's just pure muscle, you know. So if that catches you, I think you're gone, like.
Aye. Talking about Andy and everything there, I mean, how important is Andy to you in the team that you've got behind you?
Well, he's the driving force, isn't it? It's like, it's funny, you know, because like you get people all the time asking if I do private one-to-one tuition, you know, like train them and stuff. I says, no point getting me to train you. Might as well get the kid that trains me. You know what I mean? It's like, I just hit the pads. Andy's the one that's holding them. But like, Andy's up every morning. We get to the gym. Andy's there 6 o'clock every morning. And he's there like 7 o'clock at night. As soon as he finishes the gym, he takes his own kid to the gym. So like, it's just like, because Andy's carry out really, and I don't realise Andy's nearly 50. I'll just put that on there. Andy's 50 on his next birthday, but he's still in there 12 hours a day, just grafting, grinding away, you know.
Yeah, I mean, being around you and things, you've got some sense of humour between you, all the way you just rip into each other and that, and carry on around each other.
Well, it was funny because we started off, we trained together at Barry Norman's gym. That's how we met.
Yeah.
And then I sort of left and opened up my own gym, and Andy come to train with me. So I actually trained Andy for a few years. And then with the lockdown and everything, we shut the gym down. He started training people himself. And it was just a natural progression. He's my best pal, you know, so I went to train with Andy. But what a laugh he is as well, you know. There's never a dull moment with him, like.
Definitely. He's some character. I think last time I was speaking to him, he was on about a dwarf driving a Range Rover or something. Then the next day, I got a video from him.
I used to work with Todd as well. Todd, he's ground worker. He's still Todd. Honestly, man, we've got this other kid, Veteran, we work with. And we're all on the site. Veteran's bigger than me, and he's a big lad.
Yeah.
And Veteran's gone, Todd, can I see how far I can throw you? He's just picking them up and chucking them in the skip. You know what I mean? It's just, Todd's a good laugh as well, though, you know.
Let's have a look at the card that you're on, because the card that you're on's unbelievable, isn't it?
That's phenomenal,
Perry versus Alvarez. Now, this one's interesting. Rothwell versus Todd Duffy. Do you think this is setting it up for you and whoever the winner of that is?
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
I think really the gearing up, they would like Ben Rothwell to be the champion. He's the big name, and he's a ticket seller. He's a big name. He's got a big following. But I'd just try and punch his lips off, you know.
Oh, definitely. I think Rothwell beats Duffy all day long, to be honest. Duffy,
I've never seen Duffy. I've never seen him fight.
I remember him coming in the UFC about, 20 years ago as a young lad. And I don't know if he's had a few injuries and things, but he was getting knocked out quite frequently as well. So I see Rothwell being too big for him and doing the job.
Rothwell's a big boy as well, and he's a big lad.
Oh, he's a monster. He's a monster. Freya Rawlins as well. I think that's a rematch. Unbelievable. Obviously yourselves, you should have been up co-main event at least.
The thing is, right, you've got like, the women's fight.
Yeah.
She's top notch, the champion.
Yeah.
She's really good to watch. I enjoy watching her fight, you know. And then you've got Mike Perry. I'm just looking at the card down on your screen. Mike Perry's, that's going to be a massive draw. And then you would say, like, should the world title be like higher up than the Ben Rothwell? But he's got a bigger following.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I mean? So it goes on performance related to it's like I keep hearing, women want equal pay, and it's not that it goes on revenue, does it? If you earn more money for the company, you'll get paid more. It's like, Beyonce sings in the stadiums. Beyonce the singer.
Yeah.
She's singing in the stadium, right? But she's a woman, and then you've got some bloke singing in a local club, and he's gonna want the same pay as Beyonce.
Yeah.
It'll not happen because it's revenue, isn't it? She's creating more revenue, so she gets paid more. So it never bothers me, it's who brings the most money in gets higher up on the card. It's why these YouTube shows are doing so well, because they've got a big following.
That's it. Like you say, Chrissy Ferreira as well, and Beck Rawlins, that should be a hell of a fight, I think. Be unbelievable.
I think Christina's going to win that one, right? And my money would be on Christina. I think she's unbeatable at the minute.
Yeah, and Kai Stewart and HD Davis as well. That card's unbelievable, isn't it?
I think there's more fights to come on it as well. There's been a lot of good fights on that card.
There will be. Yeah, finishing the year off in style.
That's what they said. It's just going to be freezing cold. That's the problem. -3 on it.
Is it?
It will be come December. I've checked it out. -3.
Oh, jeez. Pack your long johns.
Where big white fronts, purple ones I've got.
We're talking about the air as well over there. It's a lot thinner.
We're trying to ring us there. He's my fight manager from over America.
Is he? Who are you under? Are you under Jackson Wing?
Jackson Wing, aye.
Kev Smith, is it?
Kev's right. Diamond of a bloke, Kevin. Like,
yeah, they're just collecting people here, there, and everywhere, aren't they? They're taking all the good fighters and things. Hell of a stable.
I mean, obviously, we won a Mozzie originally, and I mean, I've got no ill will towards Mozzie. Mozzie's one of my good pals, and I end up having a good relationship with Mozzie.
Yeah.
It's just fighting's it's a selfish game. I think you've got to look after number one, and so I haven't got many years left. And you've got to move forward all the time.
Yeah, I think I met Mozzie once. I think I met him down with yourself at, was it Crystal Palace or something?
Aye, that's right.
But seemed a lovely fella. I'm not too sure how he feels about myself. I think I'm blocked by Bloodsport or something. So, I think
you know what it is. Honestly, it's like Mozzie's a diamond of a kid. You know, he's like he was all for the fighters. You know, he's diamond of a kid. You know, I just never worked out for him. But I'll still speak to Mozzie now. I spoke to him last week. Mid kid, he'd be friend for life, Mozzie. You know.
Yeah, I think it was something to do with I was doing some filming with Danny Christie and he wasn't happy about it, but I never knew about it. So, but I hold no ill will against him either. I didn't know. But he's got Luke Nevin as well, I think, hasn't he?
Luke's a nice kid as well. I met Luke at the tryouts. But he's a nice fella as well, you know. You know what it is? You know, in this game, there's not many households like they're all good kids.
Yeah, I've been talking to a few of the prospects and things the other night, and well, you know, on podcasts that I've been doing with them, they're like, you know, the setup and how everyone was around there, and you know, and there isn't many arseholes in this game.
No, they get found out. Households get found out straight away because you know, as soon as they get beat, everyone's cheering for them. They get beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've found everybody I've dealt with in this game's be okay, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Aye. The Leeds card as well. You got the Leeds show?
Yeah, I'll definitely beat the Leeds show.
Aye.
Be a nightmare for us because usually I like to get the after party, you know. But obviously my fight's a couple of weeks later, so there'll be no drinking. I'll still be at the after party, but no drinking.
Well, let's hope the hotel bar isn't closed this time afterwards, so it should be all right. I think people got stuff delivered last time, so it wasn't too bad. The pizza shops that sell bottles of beer and stuff, so pizzas and beers were coming.
Well, take your own bottle of lemonade.
Is there any fights that you're looking forward to on the Leeds card?
Obviously, Danny's fight. I think Darren's on as well, isn't he? Darren Henry.
Darren Henry, yeah, he is, yeah.
Obviously, I've got a good relationship with Danny as well. You know, he come up to train with us on his last fight, so he's a sound kid as well. Danny, Darren Henry.
He was up there this week as well, Danny, wasn't he?
Newcastle.
Yeah, I think so. I've seen something of him been training there.
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't seen.
Stuart Bungle was holding the pads for him.
Darren, was he? He's got a told us, right?
I think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
Aye. Danny was in the gym last week, I think.
Aye, Danny, that's who I meant.
Sorry, Danny. I seen Danny in there. Aye.
Yeah. Aye.
Danny was training.
He's looking well. He's ready for it, isn't he?
Well, Darren's dad actually lives in Sunderland, so that's why he came to train with me.
Right.
So poor Darren's a Mackham, you know. Poor kid. I mean, fancy that. Tried to escape as well down to London. Poor kid's still always on him in it. He's always going to be a Mackham.
Could be worse. Could be a sand dancer.
Hey, I'm not far off, you know.
I know.
I'm on the posh end of Shields, me. No Shields.
Aye. It's I mean, there's a lot of great fighters coming out with Newcastle, especially O'Toole's gym as well, where you train at. You know, Rob Barry, Lewis Keane.
Aye. They're going to be two names for the future, them two, you know, because they're both young, you know, and they're both just like little sharks, you know. They're just like, that's what they do, you know. They just want to fight. Because I don't know if I talk about this all the time, you know, like back in our day, when we were like 16, 17, there was very few kids could box or do any sort of fighting. It just wasn't available.
Yeah.
Now these days there's a gym on every town. There's about 4 or 5 gyms. So all the kids know bits and bobs about bits and bobs. So like all the kids are tough now.
I mean, that's the thing though. It was only one discipline. Even if you were lucky enough to have a gym to go to, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but now you can go and train MMA and learn a bit of everything, like you say, and you know, I was Thai boxing. That was mine.
Aye.
Never done any boxing. I've done bits and that since, but and MMA and stuff like that. But it was like one discipline. So you learn one.
Well, back in my day, we had a karate club and we had a boxing club, and like you would get like 5 or 6 tough kids from each town that were good, and then that was it. That's all you had. So you had 5 or 6 tough kids. But now all the young'uns are into everything. They're doing it all.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen Bungle's young'un, little Kobe.
No, I don't think I have. No.
Andy, my pal, man, his son is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's only 14.
The ginger hair kid. Has he got the mullet?
Mullet,
Yeah.
He's good. He's going to be one for the future as well. But, I mean, Andy's had him non-stop in the gym, since he was a kid. He's been lucky his laddie wanted to train, My laddie's the same age as Kobe, but my laddie's one of them. He wants to play rugby one week and then football the next, and this and that. Was little Kobe just wanted to do Thai boxing non-stop, So he's been doing it since he was 4.
And then he'll find women and drink in a couple of years, and it'll probably all stop. So
that's the problem, isn't it? When you get good kids, it goes 2 ways, doesn't it? They either stick with it, and they have no life. You don't go out, you don't socialise because you're just training. Or you find the women. That's the killer, isn't it? It's the women's the devil.
I think some of the lads at the gym I used to train at, Dragon's Gym. Shout out to Dragon's Gym, Carlisle as well. I think they were on a show with Kobe as well as recently.
2 weeks ago.
I think so. Yeah.
Aye. They were. Aye.
Yeah.
I think that the Thai boxing, because that's what I started in Thai boxing. It's a good close knit. Like they use the same gyms all over.
Yeah.
You got the shows. You see the same gyms there all the time. It's a good close knit community. The Thai boxing.
Yeah, Christian Percival, he's got it. Top trainer, top lad. He's got a few good lads coming out of there.
He has. He's on my Facebook, Chris. He's. Do you not find as well? Like back in our day, you had either unlicensed boxing or you had Thai boxing. I just think the crowd was a lot better on the Thai boxing back in the day. It was a lot more respectful, wasn't it?
That's Thai boxing, though, isn't it? It's about respect. Discipline and all that. That's why I loved it, and I'd love to go and do it again. But no, not at this age. Too broke up now, mate.
But I hadn't kicked it off for about 5 years, and then yesterday Andy's getting one. Well, I start kicking him. Just put a leg pad on, so he's going to start kicking us. All right, I thought I still had it. Like,
I seen the chops coming in from you. Like, it was good.
I mean, my party pieces, I can kick through a bit of 6x2 wood, straight through.
Can you?
That's my little party trick.
I think my shins will be made of jelly now.
Maybe it hurts, because your foot catches the end of it's that long, the wood, it catches the end of it.
Yeah, brilliant, Mick. Have you got any shout outs that you want to give before we wrap this up, mate?
Shout outs, I've got some good sponsors. I've got Computer Clinic. He's Mark Bailey and his wife Jill. They're allowing us to train full time now at the minute. So massive thanks to them. If it wasn't for them, I would still be grafting. And trying to nick a couple of hours before work and a couple of hours after. Now it's just constantly non-stop training. So that's my full-time job at the minute. And I've got a Newcastle Physiotherapy. He's looking after us for my injuries and stuff. Who else have I got? I always get put on the spot here, I for sponsors. Terrible. I've just had O'Toole's Gym. He sponsors us a lot. He's looked after us all the time. Neil and Richie get a lot of help at the gym. Obviously, I get free membership and stuff, so I'm able to walk in and that, So it's, but it's just advice to give you, it's like Richie, he's a fighter. He's selling one of the owners of the gym. He's younger than me, but he looks much older. But he's very experienced, and he give you good plan workouts, for your fights. He gives you good advice, if you do pick up injuries and stuff. And then I've just got a sponsor of SFX. them do loads of lighting studio, you know, for concerts and stuff. They do all the lighting rig ups.
Ah, good stuff.
So I've got some good sponsors, you know.
Yeah. One last question I'll just finish on here is why do you fight? What was the question? Why do you fight? What does fighting mean to you, and why do you fight?
I like hitting people. That's
Lovely.
it.
Very good.
I enjoy hitting people, and if you get a place to do it, I'll do it.
Aye.
I don't do nothing, you know, like I see people like that, I do it for me kids, and I do it for it. No, I just love hitting people, mate. I think it's great.
Spot on, mate. Look, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. The first time you've been on, managed to get you. Hopefully it's not the last time.
Cheers, Ross.
No worries at all. I'll speak to you. I'll see you down in Leeds.
You will do.
Good
I'll
man.
have lemonade with you. I'll have a lemonade when we're down there.
Good stuff.
I'll catch you later. What you doing?
Cheers, Mick Terrill.
Yeah.
Mick Terrill, everyone. Absolute gentleman. One of the funniest men around in the sport as well. Can't wait to watch him. Hopefully becomes the first UK champion. I'll ask him that if he's still there, actually. Hey, Mick, are you still there? No, he's away. First UK champion, the possibility of him bringing home a belt back to the UK. So fingers crossed that happens. Friday night, I'll be back on. I've got the guys from the WBKB coming on. They're going to talk about the next show, which will be in March. They've got a venue sorted, everything now, and so there's going to be some good fights on that too. So make sure you watch that on Friday night. And again, thanks to all the new and old subscribers. Jab that like button, jab the subscribe button. It really does help the channel, and it means a lot. Enjoy your evening, everyone. Thanks very much. Speak to you later.
For the fight fans joining us and the millions watching around the world. Out of the red corner,